Hi, welcome everyone. Today is the first official episode of I.Am.She Podcast. We're so excited to get this podcast up and rolling. We have a lot of great episodes lined up for you guys for this month. Each week, we're going to try to bring you a different theme. And we're going to have it like at the end of the month, we're going to wrap it up with the big thing for the month. We're going to try to do what we call an awareness month for each month. So we will follow whatever the awareness for that month is. So like this month is breast cancer awareness. You have domestic violence awareness. So we're going to try to bring you some of those episodes for this month as well. Just to start off, I am BlackRoses. And this is my co-host.
Hey, I'm KD. How are you guys? Thank you for joining in.
Yeah, we really appreciate everyone that tunes in. We really thank you ahead of time for each view, for each subscribe, for each like, each share, whatever it may be that you may bring. We really, really, really appreciate that. Is there, there is a lot of things that we did to get to this moment, and I'm so happy and proud that we're finally here. I really, really, really am excited for the entire series that we're going to bring you guys these next couple of weeks and next couple of months. I'm just ecstatic. You want to say anything?
Absolutely. I am very excited just to be able to give out information as far as the different awarenesses. We have a lot of exciting topics to talk about. A lot of topics that you all can relate to. So we hope that you join in and feel free to leave comments, or if you have questions or you want to just chime in and, tell your story about any specific topic that we go over, feel free to drop your comments.
We are we are ready to get this show rolling. Today we're going to talk about where our theme for today or this week was, what about your friends? We've been excited to start this part of the show, this specific topic, because me and KD have been friends for like 20 years. I want to say I've been in Maryland for 21 years. So yeah, we've been friends for like 20 years. I am excited because it's like, she's my best friend. God knows this girl know everything about me. God knows she gets on my goddamn nerves, but I wouldn't trade her for the world. She don't look at me crazy. I wouldn't trade her for the world. Like she knows a lot about me. We've both been through things together, and it's so crazy that we was just talking about this. Like we have never had an argument. We have never had a beef. We never been like, I ain't talking to her. We don't do that. Like, we don't argue. And while, there was some lax between our relationship where we didn't talk every day, but it still was like when we talked, we picked back up where we left off at. When I met her through someone. And when me and her clicked, we just clicked, and we've been inseparable ever since. It's just like two peas in a pod, At one point, if you saw me, you saw her. If you saw her, you saw me. But, as we got older and we started developing our family and things like that, we kind of went, she moved away. I hated her for that. And I don't know if I ever told her that.
No, you never told me that.
But when she up and got her little family and got her little husband, she done moved off on me and everything, y'all. I was so hurt. Because I was like, what am I going to do without my best friend? Like, she not here. I ain't had nobody else there.
I still came to visit.
She came to visit Ed 9 again. She'll stay for 2 days and be gone. I'll be like, you're not going to stay forever? But when she got her little family and got up and moved up out of here, moved all the way to North Carolina, I was so hurt, y'all. I had to find friends where I found friends.
So what about when you left and went to Hawaii?
Oh, okay. See, that's a different story.
No, it's not. It's the same story.
Y'all left and I moved to Hawaii. I sure did. You made it. but she when she got up and moved out of there with me, my little feelings was hurt, y'all. I was so hurt, but we have come a long way in this friendship. Like I said, I wouldn't trade her for the world. She gets on my freaking nerves, and I let her know.
We can be honest.
Yeah, we can be honest with each other.
without hurt feelings.
Yeah,
without anybody feeling some type of way.
That's true.
And that's the best kind of friendship to have is just honesty. Just have effective communication, almost like a relationship. So,
Okay. Go.
I mean, it's rarely that you find those types of friends that you can maintain a lifetime friendship with.
Mhm.
And those type of friendships, you really just want to cherish those type of friendships.
Absolutely.
She's been there for me through everything. Even when I was away, I would call and she was there. Every family event, like literally, she doesn't even come in the house as a friend. She just comes in the house and just makes her home, like at my mom's home, at my grandma's home, and vice versa. I call her mother mom. Like that's a tight friendship right there. That's the type of friendship that you want to have. The biggest thing I can say as far as our friendship, we never had like any like jealousy towards each other.
That is true.
Absolutely always try to uplift one another and push each other to do and be the best that we can be in whatever we endeavor, whatever, you know, life brings with us.
That's true.
To us.
We both develop like a sisterly bond, and so to speak, it's unspoken. I know we don't do it a lot. I don't tell her I love her a lot. That's just a part of our relationship that I know we haven't tapped in yet. We haven't tapped into the mushiness of it. You know, most people be like, girl, I love you so much. And I tell some of my other homegirls I love you too. But it's like with us, it's an unspoken type thing. You know, it's like unspoken. She know I love her and I know she love me. It's like I know she would never like do anything malicious to me. She would never be evil-hearted towards me. Like she said, there's never been any jealousy. I'm not jealous of her. She's not jealous of me. When she coming up, I'll be like, yes, do your thing, girl. Like, yeah, and vice versa. And it's like to do this, to go on this new adventure with her, it's definitely nerve-wracking, and it's definitely some days where I'd be like, if this girl call my phone one more time, I'ma lose it. You know? And they say, you know, it's definitely sometimes where I'd be like, this heifer is getting on my nerves. But then I have to say, you know what, Crystal, take a step back, because you like that sometimes too. So first of all, that's Nate, y'all. Nate is our producer. He over there co-signing. I don't like nothing about it at all. Okay.
Throw the shade, Nate. Throw the shade.
But there is definitely this friendship has definitely proven to me that you can go out here and find somebody that will love you for you, that will be in your corner, that will not have any jealousy, animosity, or anything secretly. You know, it ain't no, oh, I like her man, she like my man, none of that. You know, none of that. It's always been 100% pure, genuine, authentic love. And I can really definitely say I appreciate you for that, because I've had some friends that come and go, but you have been unequivocally the best person I have ever like really met. You know, like I can honestly say that. Like she said, I go in her family house when her grandmother was living, rest in peace, mama. You know, when she was here, I would go over there and it's just like, oh, hey, they call me Mississippi. Her grandmother did. She rarely called me by my real name. Right. She never really called me Crystal, but she always, hey, Mississippi. Yeah. When the next time you going to Mississippi? I'd be like, mama, I just left. She'd be like, you going back? No time soon. But yeah, I mean, going ahead and look, it's holidays, birthdays, whatever. I'm in there. Her family is having something. I can honestly say I adapted her family as my family. I don't have any family here per se in Maryland. I just have my mom and my two sisters, but I don't have any like uncles and cousins and, you know, family here. So I definitely adopted her family as my family. You know, it's like, I go over her mama's house. I'm kicking my shoes off. I'm comfortable, you know. I'm taking a nap in somebody's room or something, you know. And it's definitely been a journey. I definitely would say a journey for the best and not the worst. It's definitely been something that I find near and dear to my heart. She is really, truly my friend. I can call her and tell some things I keep from her.
Tell me everything.
But 90% of the things that go on in my life, she know about. Anything that go on in my life, she
know where you at. You better think about Gary.
I swear to God.
I know where you at.
90% of the things that go on in my life, this girl definitely knows about. And it's definitely, like I said, it's been a journey, one for the best and not for the worst.
Absolutely.
I'm happy.
So when we talk about our relationship, one of the topics we just want to kind of touch on is our first topic of the day.
Woo!
Healthy versus toxic.
Yeah, that's deep, y'all.
And one of the biggest questions that I thought about when thinking about this topic is when you in a toxic relationship versus, a healthy friendship versus a toxic friendship. When do you walk away? And how to end a friendship?
I would say for me personally, I had a toxic friendship that I didn't know was toxic, and I didn't know that this person didn't have my best interest at heart. She, definitely was a wolf in sheep's clothing. I can say that. It was one of those situations where what's good for me ain't good for you. As long as I'm doing better than you, I'm okay with that. And I didn't like that, so to speak. And it was also just one of those things where if, it kind of made me view it in a light of, wow, you was my friend for all these years. And it turned out that it took one situation to totally make me see that you were the toxic one in this friendship.
You gotta watch them.
You definitely have to watch the company that you keep. And I'm naive sometimes. I can honestly say that. When it comes down to people, I can honestly say I'm roll my eyes at him. I'm naive because I sometimes I don't know how to distinguish it. And you can clearly put the signs in my face and I'll be like, those red flags was a carnival. It wasn't red flags to let me know that she wasn't that person. But hey, you live and you learn. I mean, you make a mistake once, and then if you keep letting it happen, there's something wrong with you.
So what would you say, what are some of the signs that you would offer people to look out for when it comes to terms of toxic friendships?
When it comes to toxic, I'm going to give you 10 traits. The first one will be they make it all about them. It's all about, like I said, it's all about what makes them happy. It's good for me, but it ain't good for you. As long as I'm doing better than you, I'm fine with that. I don't like those type of relationships because it's like, how is it all about you? If we friends, it gotta be some type of mutual ground here. Like, you gotta be happy for me as well as I'm happy for you. Watch out for those people who only cheer when you doing bad. And you gotta realize those signs. You gotta watch those signs. I'm only gonna be happy for you when you at your worst.
Right.
I don't like that. Yeah. Another one is they don't respect boundaries. And by that, I mean, like, they don't respect, like, okay, if you have a problem with, like, your significant other and I tell you, you don't go the next day, if you see him, you got a problem with him. We don't do that. It's times where I may tell her something about my significant other and she may tell me something about hers. But if I see him the next day, it's, hey, how you doing? What's up? It's no ill feelings. Respect those boundaries. Have those boundaries to where, so if that person crosses them, you be like, wait a minute, let me see what she doing. Yeah.
And then when we go into respecting those boundaries, another thing that I would say as far as me and my friendships, I learned to listen. When my friends just need someone to talk to vent to, sometimes they just want somebody to listen. They don't necessarily need your advice. They don't necessarily want your advice. They just want to get something off of their chest that they can't talk to anybody else without being judged.
That's true.
So that's the biggest thing that I learned and I grew into, just being a good listener.
Okay, good listener. Excuse me. Okay. The third one is trying to, like, take charge of you. trying to take charge of your life. They try to tell you what they feel like you should do, what they feel like you should say, or how they feel like you shouldn't take this, or I don't think you should do that job, girl. Or that you gotta watch out for people like that. Watch out for those people that try to live their life through you.
Absolutely.
They got, they'll try to live what they want you to, what they feel is good for them through you. No, we don't want those type of relationships. You have to watch out for those kind of people. The people who, girl, you think you want to wear that? I don't think you should wear that. You should wear this. Well, that don't look good on you. But then next thing you know, next week they got the same outfit on.
Right. They praying on your downfall.
They praying on your downfall early.
You got to watch them.
This is another one I feel like should have been number one, but drama. They're always with drama. It's always something. They always got something going on. Somebody did something to them. Somebody did this. Somebody said this. And somebody, I don't like how she said that. Let me tell you they always drama. You have to watch out for them type of people.
And that's one of the questions that I have kind of played in my mind when we were thinking about this topic is the drama. I noticed on social media so many people post, I see this, everybody praying on my downfall. They thought, and I'm just like, exactly, like who is
praying on your downfall?
I got plenty of friends and ain't nobody.
And why are you around them? Right. Why are you around these people, honey?
Your life is your life.
Your life is your life.
I'll be the first one to tell you, taught by my mother. I don't care she says when they stop talking about you is when you want to be concerned or worried. Other than that, keep living your life.
Keep living as you should.
Honey.
As you should. Let me tell you, because I listen, drama is something I don't do very well. I am not
too old for that.
You too old for that. I ain't got time. I ain't got no time.
And what type of drama at this point in your life, at this age,
are you so concerned about?
Are you concerned about? Really?
What kind of drama? Like
you should be grown. You should have your own place. You should have your own vehicle. You got your own responsibility.
You got your own space to where so you can say, you know what, I don't have to deal with that. I'm gonna cut my phone off. I'm gonna cut my social media. I'm gonna shut my social media down. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this foolishness, so to speak, away from me. You don't need that negativity in your life.
As long as you ain't interfering with my
long as you ain't okay.
I don't care what you do.
I don't care what you do. You can have it, sweetie. So number 5 is they make you feel uncomfortable. You ever had that friend that you go around and you just be like, I don't know. It's
bad vibes.
That's it right there. Bad vibes.
Ooh,
they give you bad vibes, bad energy. Like you be like, It's just something about going around her. I start to feel myself being depressed. I start to feel these emotions and everything that I have never dealt with before when I go around her. I don't like that. You gotta watch out for those type of people. She lonely, she down, she got you feeling that way. You like, what the hell? Like, why she wants you to come over her house and y'all in there wrapped up under the blanket with no lights on, no nothing, crying. I ain't got time for that shit.
Why we always upset and angry? What is going on?
I don't feel comfortable coming over there. Can we go outside, get some sunlight?
Right, get some
You in here wrapped up in a blanket crying. I don't got time for that, baby. I had a good day today.
Right. You done brought my day down. You done pushed your energy off on me.
That is true. Another one is they unpredictable. Like you don't know which way she going. She blow with the wind, honey. She go this way, she go that way. You be like, girl, wait, what are you doing?
That's like followers.
Okay, that's it right there. That's a follower. She blowing with the wind. You don't know where she going. Like, come on now, baby girl. I don't know what you're doing. But I can't do this. I can't do this. Whatever you do,
because they might come over in your face and tell you one thing, and then go to the other circle
and be like, "Girl, let me tell you what I told Kia." I told,
they the ones that bring you into that drama,
and that brings us to number 7. They gossip. Yes. They are some gossiping heifers. Okay, you don't want nobody to come to you and tell you. And I had this happen to me with my friend. She would come to me and tell me everybody's business. I knew everybody's business. And my dumb self would think, well, she wouldn't do that to me. Are you fool? Are you a fool? Are you and I had to look at myself and say, Crystal, you are a damn fool. She done told you John, Tom, Sally, Harry, everybody business, and you thinking she ain't telling you
your business.
You was a fool. You a straight up fool. And I really was like, she wouldn't do that to me. Naive. That's that naive dumbness that I had in me.
You're too nice. That's the issue.
I'm too nice. Mm-hmm.
You just got like this heart of gold, and you just willing to just like bring everybody in. Like you say me. Like I like to save everybody.
I do have a Captain Save a Whole mentality when it comes to my friends. When it comes to my friends, I have a Captain Save a Whole mentality because I be feeling like I can save everybody. And I have to think, Crystal, no, you cannot. You got to meet people where they are or even leave them where they at. That's it.
Setting up in that gutter.
You go looking stupid. Both of y'all sitting there twiddling your thumbs, lonely and depressed. I can't do it. And another one, number 8, they rarely apologize. Oh, my God. You ever had that friend that did something to you and you tell them how they make you feel and they be like, oh, girl, no, it didn't. No, bitch, apologize. Tell me you sorry. You hurt my feelings. Like, girl, I ain't do that to you. No. Or they do something to you and they be like, oh, all right, my bad. No, my bad ain't no apology, sweetie. Apologize. Learn to apologize to your friends, okay?
That's that communication. That's where that communication comes in. If you're not willing to, realize your mistakes and be able to apologize for them, say, girl, you know what? I'm sorry I made you feel that way. That's no friendship.
No friendship at all.
That's not no friendship that I want to be a part of.
At all. At all, okay? The next one is they put you down. They put you down. They tell you like, girl, I told you so. Yeah, I told you not to do that.
Oh,
see,
I hate those.
I told you shouldn't even been doing that. Well, what you doing with that anyway? They that type of friend. They put you down. They don't uplift you. They don't say, you know what, girl, it's all right. We're gonna make it work. Right. You're gonna be all right. No, they be like, see, I told you he wasn't worth nothing. I told you that them type of people you need to completely avoid.
You want somebody next to you that's gonna come up with a solution.
Not somebody that's gonna tell you, kick you while you're down. You don't want them type of people in your corner.
If you talking to a friend about, your situation, about your man being a dog
or whatever he may be,
you don't want them coming to you saying,
like saying, "Oh, girl, Sam knocked me in the corner the other day." I told you that you call the police on him.
You better that ride or die friend. Like, where's Sam?
But
where's Sam? That's what you gotta do.
That is true.
I'm gonna call Sam. We coming for you.
We coming for you, Sam. And the last but not least, they are jealous of your other friendships. You don't want that friend. Now we all. I hate when she be like, yeah, because my other best friend. Who the hell is your other best friend? In a joking manner. But I'm not that other person that be like, she be like, oh, I'm going to hang out with my coworkers. Oh, you can't invite me. You don't even work at her job. Why do you want to go hang out with her coworkers? You don't even work with you don't know them people. Why do you want to go there? It's like where she be like, I'm going to hang out mostly me. She called me, what you doing, girl? I'm going to go somewhere with somebody. She be like, oh, okay, have fun. Right. She don't be like, well, who is that? Well, why you friends with her? Well, what's she like?
That's what it is. They think you're gonna leave it behind. And you're gonna find the friendship that you need, and not their bad vibes and negative friendship.
Okay.
And that wraps up healthy and toxic.
Well, that wraps up the toxic part. We're going to talk about 10 healthy relationships. Okay. I can honestly say this has been a healthy friendship for me. I have other friends, of course, outside of her and vice versa, but I can honestly say we have created a space for each other to feel free to say how you feel. I have created, and vice versa, she has created a space for me so I can come to her and be like, look, I know you ain't gonna go tell nobody, but I'm pretty sure she probably tell her husband.
I don't tell him nothing.
But
I don't tell your best friend nothing.
But we will have created a space where so I can feel free to express how I feel about a situation. If I'm sad, if I'm upset, if I'm nervous, if I'm having a bad day, a good day, we have created that space to feel free to do that with each other. And I really, really, really enjoy that about our friendship. So she's going to give you the 10 tips on how to distinguish a healthy friendship.
As far as like a healthy friendship, one of the biggest things is just be authentic. Be authentic, like it goes back into just like, basically being truthful. If you feel some type of way, or, you feel like your friend disrespected you, or, said something out of pocket, don't be afraid to communicate, because what is your friend going to do? That's what your friend is there for. And if your friend gets angry, then that's not really your friend.
That's not really your friend.
Not at all.
Not your friend.
One of the other things I can say is they don't take things personally. Friends that don't take things personally.
A good friend don't take it personal.
When we talk about, like, going out and me just telling you, oh, I don't like them shoes with that dress. Don't get angry. Don't take it personal. I'm trying to see you win, honey. And that's.
And we used to do that a lot. When we used to go out, when we were younger, we'd be like, girl, I don't think you should wear that. Like, all right, what you think I should put on then? You gotta have you one of them friends, because you don't want your friend going out the house looking retarded,
right?
Looking crazy. You out here, you fly, and your homegirl looking like she just got all of that from the damn Goodwill. I don't like it.
That's ain't for you.
We definitely had a friend like that who would, I look better than her. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell her what to put that. I'm not gonna tell her to put that on, because I know if she put this on, she gonna look better than me. But we would always used to call each other like, girl, what you wearing? I don't know what you wearing. You want to coordinate? We used to do that a lot when we were younger. Definitely when we would go out, we'd be like, girl, what you wearing? Or we would go with the mall. I remember when we were young. Every Friday, when we get out of school, we would go to Hacks. Every freaking Friday.
We sure did.
We stayed at Towson and Hacks trying to find our outfits for the weekend, honey. We would be like, girl, what you wearing? Come on, we gonna go. I would save up my lunch money for the weekend. So this is what I used to do. My stepfather used to give me lunch money and bus money. Whole time I got lunch tickets and bus tickets. He never knew this, right? So I would save up my lunch money and my bus money. Girl, he's too old to watch this.
It's going back. I
would save up my lunch money and my bus money, right, for the whole week. And then when I would get to school, I would sell some of my lunch tickets too. So I didn't.
Oh God! Just to get them boots.
Just to get them boots. Listen, this one time I saved up all my money for the week. They had these Tommy Hilfiger boots. They was some nice style boots. They was Tommy Hilfiger. They were $200. When I say we went back that next week, what did I buy? Huh? He would. I can't say that. I would lie to him and he would give me more money.
Like the poems. He could want all his money back.
But listen, I saved up my $200 and I went and got them Tommy Hilfiger boots, honey. And when you tell me I didn't think I was the baddest thing walking, she encouraged me. Girl, you should get them, girl. You should get them. I'm like, I hope they were here when we come back.
Nice.
We went to Hacks that Friday, baby. When I told you I was stepping out of Hacks in them Tommy Hilfiger boots, they was $200.
On before she even got out the mall.
They was $200. That was a lot of money. Like $200 wasn't no little coin back then. $200 was a lot of money. Especially for what we were 16 and she was 18. Listen, I was 16 and she was 18. Honey, I had to get them boots. I had to get them boots. And she encouraged me to get them too. I don't know where them boots.
You probably don't even wear Tommy Hilfiger.
I don't even wear Tommy Hilfiger now. But back then, you couldn't tell me I wasn't stepping in them Tommy Hilfiger thigh highs. Yes, I was.
Yeah, so
that is funny.
And that comes to one of the other, just being in a healthy friendship, being supportive. Mm-hmm. I was very supportive about them little Tommy Hilfiger boots.
We support each other a lot through a lot of endeavors.
Absolutely. Being supportive as a friend, like I said, it goes back into just being a good listener. Mm-hmm. It's just, when Black Rose talked about, me moving for a while and then her moving for a while. But we still kept in contact, like we was literally right down the street.
Right, we sure did. It was some days we didn't talk, but when we did talk, it was just like it was yesterday. We definitely enjoyed the time that we had when she was a kid, man. I was like, yeah, we get to go out. And I'm like, dang, don't have nobody go out with me no more. But when she said I'm moving to North Carolina to go be with my husband, I said, well, gotta do what you gotta do for your family, girl.
And you never came to see me. Let's just talk about that.
I did not come to see you. No, I did not. I did not come see you.
And that brings me to my next one. Stands behind you. Where was you when I was in North Carolina?
She was standing in them damn woods and calling me from the woods and think I was gonna come in the woods to go see her. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Say you weren't come to see me. You from Mississippi.
I wasn't going in them woods to see her.
It's deeper than North Carolina. And then we want to talk about encourages you to grow. How do you feel about that?
Encourage you to grow. I definitely feel like, that's one of the things where we click a lot on, because whenever we have an endeavor coming up and it's like, I got this new job, or with her, I got this baby on the way, I'll be like, oh, all right, again, but okay, girl, hey, your baby. Hey, your baby girl. But I was there for every single step of the way that goes hand in hand with supporting your friend. I was there in every single good job she received, any good news she received, any bad news she received. I was there with her, encouraging her, giving her the support that she needed, and vice versa. It was just like, girl, I'm moving to North Carolina. I'm gonna keep saying that, because I felt some type of way.
You should have told me ahead of time.
I didn't, but you had to go be with your man, girl.
And lastly, for encourages you to grow, that we go into pushes you outside of your comfort zone. And that is so me when it comes to you. Anytime she comes to me with some type of business plan or something that she wants to do for her to grow, I push her.
That's
her. I do criticize her when it comes to that, because I feel like she can do anything that she puts her mind to. Crystal has, BlackRoses has a really, really bubbly personality. And when she gets her mind set on something, it's no stopping her. But it's just getting her to do it.
It's just getting me to do it. Listen. And when I do it, it gotta be perfect. It better be perfect. If it ain't perfect, I don't want it. I don't want it. I got a couple of ones. Compromise. Okay. We can't work on my perfection. It's gonna be perfect regardless. I don't want. Listen, if it's in your control, it needs to be perfect. Situations beyond your control, I need to control that too. But
control every situation, man.
I am controlling, honey. I need it. Learning to compromise. You have to learn to compromise as well. Learn to compromise on certain things, because it may be some things that you want to do that your friend don't want to do or like to do. You have to be like, how can I find a common ground? It can't always be about you. It has to be a mutual understanding, a mutual ground for the both of y'all to feel like, I could do this. You know what? I don't want to go out, but we can go to eat with a little bit of music. How about that? Okay, I could do that. You don't have to go to the club, but we going to a little restaurant, got a little popping music. We could do that. All right, that's fine. Another one is they believe in you. Your friends, your real true friends, believe in every dream, every adventure. Even if it's something that she know you ain't gonna get off the ground, she believe in you. When she started her record label, I believed in her. I said, you know what? I don't know what you're gonna do with this, but all right, I'll come to a show. I'ma come. You having a showcase? I make my way down there. Okay, I don't know how this gonna turn out, but I'm gonna be right there. I'ma stick beside her. I'ma stick beside her. And I'm gonna give you one more, and this is the one that I really it resonates with me. They stick around. Really good friends stick around, regardless of how they may feel. If y'all had a disagreement, if she said something you ain't like, you said something she ain't like, they stick around. Find you that good friend who is going to be in your corner regardless of what is going on.
Absolutely.
Whether you're doing good or doing bad, whether she doing good or doing bad. Find you that friend that is going to stick by your side. And we have definitely stuck with each other over the years, like no other. Like I said, she may have moved away, I may have moved away, but we still was two peas in the pod.
Like we never left.
Like we never grew up or something. But we definitely stuck around. We stuck together. We kept that glue, whatever that glue is that keep us going. I pray that it stays until one of us go. I know we're going to have to one day, but I hate to say that. But I pray that glue that keeps this bond together, whatever that may be, we have not figured that out. But I pray that it stays. Like I said, she get on my nerves.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I want you to know. And vice versa. She get on my nerves. And I get on her nerves.
She sure does. But especially when she goes out. Somebody got to watch her.
She tried it.
I did a lot of that.
Yes, she has. Especially on my drunken nights. Whatever that glue that has kept this friendship together for 20 years, I pray that it stays that way. I pray that it keeps going. Till we get old and in our graves. You know how you get that picture, that meme of the two best friends cussing each other out? That's going to be us, And I'm just so happy, and I'm so I get so filled up when I think of our relationship, when I think of how good we have been to each other over the years. I get so happy, and it makes me it really, sometimes it brings me to tears that I really found a friend. I found someone who genuinely loves me for me, who is going to support me, who has never left my side. And I have a lot of friends like that too, but this one is important to me because this was my first friend when I moved to Maryland. When I moved to Baltimore, I didn't know anybody. Like I said, I didn't have any family here. I have nobody here. So, I currently just have my mom and my sisters, but that's it. I don't have any uncles and cousins and somebody else I can, look out for or look to. So she was my first real friend when I moved here. And it was like, you dress a little country. I was like, oh, I do?
We're going to get you right,
She's like, we're gonna take you to the mall and get you some clothes.
Right, honey. I had to teach her
I dressed a little country. I ain't gonna lie. I'm from Prentice, Mississippi. It's a little itty bitty town nobody probably ever heard of.
But she got right when she started wearing the Tommy Hilfiger boots.
But when I say we have stuck together, that definitely is one of the best friendships that I've had my entire years of living. I can honestly say that.
Thank you, and vice versa.
Girl, we're gonna go to another one that I feel like is a funny topic. It is workplace friendships. Now, you have those work friends who you go out to eat with after work. Y'all go to happy hour. Y'all go and y'all unwind. Y'all let y'all hair down. Y'all talk about y'all boss. Y'all do whatever y'all do. A lot of people say, I don't have no friends where I work. Because I don't trust them. I can't trust them.
Trust them, ho.
I have had several work friendships that I have gotten to know these people as well, and they have been really, really, really good friends to me. It just sucks that sometimes when you stop working there or they stop working there, y'all just drift apart, and it's like so that's the glue that kept your friendship together. Right. Your job, y'all had that common thing, and it's like, oh dang. But I've come across so many people working at so many different places, and it's just like, we friends on Facebook, we friends on Instagram, and I be seeing them win, and I be like, yeah, girl, do your thing. Well, yeah, boy, do your thing. It's like, but you get these friendships, and you like, dang, she quit, or dang, she got fired, or dang, he don't work here no more. Don't act like you don't be sad when your work friend get fired. Your work friend get fired, your whole life be right. You be so sick.
That work sick. You be sitting there like, I'm ready.
Now you got to make another friend. Like, I don't really talk to you hoes. I like my best friend got fired.
Right.
I was like that at my job. Listen, this guy. Oh, yeah. Me and this guy. Shout out to Kevin if he's watching. Kevin was my freaking work husband. When I say this boy would He would get me gas. He would bring me food. Kevin was my husband. I don't care what nobody say, but Kevin did not play. We played for the same team, and but Kevin, when Kevin got fired, I was so hurt. I didn't have no friends. I had no friends because he was my only friend. We met. We started training class the same day. We sat beside each other. We ended up being in the same department, and we just was like connected at the hip. We would go to work, come home from work together. Kevin got fired. I was lost. I was so lost. I had other friends, but they wasn't like Kevin. They wasn't my Kevin.
Once you get that one friend at work,
then
you can't replace them.
Then came along my friend Dayana. Man, I met this girl. She just totally changed my life. Shout out to Dayana. She definitely had me like, oh man, like we were 2 peas in a pod too. She would come pick me up. She lived around the corner from me, which was crazy. She would come pick me up from work. And it's so funny how most of my coworkers I live around the corner from, and I didn't even know it. Kevin lived down the street from me. Dayana lived up the street from me when I moved. It was like, that girl, she helped me through a lot of things that I had in my life. I was going through a breakup at the time, and she was there for me. She helped me. She took me when I moved and got my own apartment after my breakup. She took me to get all my stuff, and she even gave me some of the money for my security deposit. Like she was a good friend, and it sucked, because when she left, it was like, damn, I ain't got nobody. And then I got moved over to the call center. And I met these 2 friends who are near and dear to my heart, and they will forever be my good friends. Shout out to Jedediah and Arnetta. When I say we would get on the phone at work and we would go home from work, still be on the phone with each other. One person would be in the shower, one person be cooking, one person laying in the bed. We would talk all night long, like all night. And it kind of changed now that we don't work at that job anymore. But these 2 are so near. They know a lot about me too. And they are so near and dear to my heart. I love them too like no other, because we developed a friendship that I can definitely say is one for the books. It's definitely one. We had a group chat where we called ourselves the most hated, because they hated us. We was the 3 morning crew, the 3 morning team leads. We was the 3 morning team leads, and they hated us. And I'm like, oh man, but they are near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of work friends that I'm no longer at the jobs, or they moved away, whatever. But a lot of people I work with. One guy I used to work with at the movie theater. He's an actor now. He moved to California and became this actor. He used to be this really heavy set guy. He lost all this weight. He looks so amazing. And I just look at all my friends. When I used to work at at Hertz, I have a friend. She moved on in her life, and she has a new baby. I watch her little daughter. I call her my Facebook niece. But it's like when you develop these friendships at work. I feel like I'm me. I can't go nowhere and not be somebody's friend. If I got one friend, that's all I need.
You talk to anybody.
I will talk to anybody. I don't care who it is. What's your name? Me. I would strike up. What's your name? Oh, that look good. What you got on? Where you get that from?
Down south hospitality, honey.
I will strike up a conversation with anybody. I don't care who it is.
I had a friend like that at work, at my old job in North Carolina.
Oh, girl, bye.
And that's kind of what, what? I thought we was growing. But yeah, that's kind of what she did. She would just go out of her way, KT.
Shout out to KT, girl.
Her way to just make friends, but she would talk to anybody. She'd be in the Walmart line, she'd turn around, talk to somebody. She'd be over at the Taco Bell, she'd go talk to somebody. And she used to go, when I was still in North Carolina and I was working down there, she started going back to school to University of North Carolina, Pembroke. And she made friends with these, it was a family, they were like international students, like exchange students. Girl, next thing I know, she was talking about they had her and her family over their house. They made them a whole like little dish, of their type of meal and everything like that. I said, well, how did you even get to this point if you said you just met this person?
That's me. I'm that person. Y'all, that's me. I will meet you today and be at your house and your mama face them all like, hey, ma, how you doing?
What we got to eat?
Yeah. And be like, invite that girl over again. I liked her because, see, one thing about me, I'm the same no matter where I go, no matter who I'm with. I am the same 24/7. You're going to catch this Crystal 95% of the time that you see me, unless I've had a bad day. Of course, you can't help those things. But if I'm having a bad day or something like that, most people are like, you're not talking. You can notice when I'm not having a good day. I'm very quiet. I'm very like standoff. Yeah, everything irritates my nerves. Listen, if I'm having a bad day, don't you say nothing stupid to me because you irritating me.
And I just want to kind of say, like, when it comes to when it comes to workplace friends, one of the biggest things about losing a good workplace friend is your whole work, like your whole environment just changes.
Your whole everything changes.
You be sitting at work looking at the clock, counting down the hours. You hate everybody.
You don't want nobody breathing.
Nobody to talk.
Cause why she breathing? Why she breathing that loud? I don't want to talk to her. She makes me sick.
You don't have it.
Girl, you know that girl that I said I don't like. Why she keep trying to be my friend? I don't want to be her friend.
And I have a friend like that.
At work?
No. I had a friend like that. And she actually just left. Shout out to Courtney.
Courtney, why you leave, girl?
But it's crazy because we started school together. We both started at CCBC, and we were in classes, which we are now.
Okay.
And she was the last friend I had at work that I could just go back there. We could geek and talk about like other coworkers. I don't know if I can say that.
Yeah. What they gonna do? What they gonna do here? This is a freedom of speech.
Yeah, and she just left about 3 weeks ago. But it's crazy because we still communicate. Like all day, I be sitting at my desk looking out the window, like, "What you doing? Good morning, friend." She'll send me a message. "Good morning, friend. How are you? You have a great day." But when I don't talk to her, I just feel like I gotta be here today. I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Or if they don't come to work that day, they called out. You be like, shit.
Right.
I don't know why I get antsy when they get around the time for them to come in. I be like, all right, it's 8:30. Why she not here yet?
Like a little baby.
It's 8:35. But if you're not there if I know you an on-time person and you're not there at least 10 minutes into your shift, you ain't coming, my whole day messed up. Because who am I eat lunch with now? Who am I going to talk about now?
Right.
What am I going to do? Now I'm sitting here by myself like, who am I going to talk about? Like, how can I go through my day and work? You mean to tell me I actually have to do work today?
Girl.
So now I got to be quiet and do my work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like that.
It just makes your day go by.
It makes your day go by faster. Like, it's just like talking to your friend. When we had the pandemic hit and me and my friends Jetty and Netta, we would be on the phone all day because we couldn't stand in our morning huddles anymore because, it's the 6 feet. So we would get on the phone, put our headsets on and be on a conference.
I'm done.
But we had headsets and we used the phone at work to conference each other in, and we'd be on the phone all day.
I'm glad you
all day long.
No,
we went. Now, sometimes they chimed in our phone and heard us talking about people, but we didn't care. I didn't care. They probably cared, but I didn't care.
That's why they didn't like y'all for walking up in that door when y'all walked in together. Them there they go again.
I swear it was like, we would talk all day long. Then we're like, all right, y'all, I'm going to the bathroom. Me too. We hang up the phone, all go to the bathroom, get right back on the phone together. We all went to lunch together, come right back, get back on the phone. Like, it was just like we had that awesome friendship. I love those workplace friendships. And whenever I've had a job, I've always made a friend.
And then I had another friend that actually left a couple of months before my friend Court. And she left, and she really made my days brighter, and I made her days brighter. Because as soon as we walked into oh my God, she was so sweet. Lisa,
Okay, Lisa. Shout out to Lisa.
When as soon as we walked in the door, she'd be like, "Come on, friend, give me a hug." At some point in the day, we have to give each other a hug.
Don't hug me.
What?
Don't hug me.
And it was during the pandemic too.
Oh God, don't you hug me.
People would look at us, the people that were coming our job, the patients, they would look like, wait a minute, ain't they supposed to be sitting there? We supposed to be 6 feet apart from you, not us.
We don't want you touching us. We can touch each other. But
it would just make my day. And it was like, we could tell, we could just vibe off each other and tell when we was having a bad day. So, she would come over to me, you okay, friend, what you need, vice versa.
Don't hug me.
You know what?
Don't hug me.
What you
I can honestly say, like, with my work friendships, I don't think I really hugged them like that.
We gave each other every day.
I wish Jetty or Nata reached in for a hug from me. What are you doing?
You still want to be her friend, Jetty?
Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to touch me? Don't reach in for no hug from me. Don't do it unless I invite you into that space. I can say I might have cried, a little bit, but I don't think I've ever had that type of emotion where I hug them. I don't think I have. Oh, that's weird.
It is.
Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me unless I invite you to touch me.
You're very cold-hearted.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Don't reach in for no hug from me. I'm not gonna hug you. But that's just. I love workplace friends. Most people don't be having friends at work no more. Like they be like, I come in here and do my 8 and I skate. I be like, all right, well, do your 8 and skate then, sweetie. That's why you so uptight. You going home talking about us. I know, right. People don't believe in having those type of friendships anymore because some people don't like how they don't like to be abandoned by it. Sometimes we abandon those friendships because it's like, we get with them and then, like I said, either somebody find a better job, somebody leave or they get fired. You have those friendships that be like, dang, I really miss her. Like, dang, I don't know how I'm gonna go how I'm gonna go about my day. But it's like some people don't want to get that too close because they don't like the abandonment after they leave, after they are gone. They don't know how to, damn, how I'm gonna go on, But a lot of people don't. I've been to a lot of jobs and had a lot of people at my job who come to work, ate their lunch, by themselves, left out of it.
As long as my check right.
As long as they check right, they don't want you to be their friend. You can hold a little conversation with me, but
that was me.
You can hold a little conversation, but that's about it. You're not finna sit here and be my whole friend. I'm not finna tell you my life story. Absolutely. That's just not gonna happen. But I don't like those type of. I don't know why I never really liked those type of people.
They ain't do nothing to you.
I know they ain't do nothing to me, but why you gotta be so uptight?
You thought they was hiding something, didn't you?
Yeah, they probably was like crazy on the lowest.
Well, why would you want to be their friend?
No, I don't want to be that friend. I'm just saying, why you don't have no friend at work? You don't have nobody you want to go to lunch with? How you go to lunch by yourself every day?
Maybe they had social anxiety. Did you think about that?
You
know what? You're not.
I don't like it. No.
So guys,
it definitely made me feel like, what's wrong with you? You ain't never looked at somebody like that? What's wrong with you? Why are you at work and you don't have nobody to talk to? You just want to go in and eat your lunch, sit by yourself.
It's a reason, so you stay away from them.
Oh no, Nate. See, we wouldn't be able to be friends at work.
I would speak to you. I just
stay to yourself.
No.
Workplace relationships can be.
Could be what? Stressful?
No, it can be difficult.
I like workplace friendships.
Right.
I like because like you said, it make my day go by fast. And I'm not gonna be friends with everybody. I'm gonna be selective about who I'm gonna be friends with. That
I'm gonna go out afterwards.
Yeah, I like that. I like to do that. I like when me and Jody and Netta went out after work. Like, yo, where we going? We used to go to the Eyeball. We go to Hazelwood. We used to go all these places. And it's like, oh my goodness, it was so fun to just, have somebody that could relate, I guess, to what you was doing. But I feel like you should have those type of friendships that make your day go by faster every day. It make your time, like you said, your time at work go by. It's just like, why not?
And I actually read where it actually helps your job performance.
Really?
It actually betters your job performance because now that you got those friends, you want to That's what you want to do. You want to get to work so you can see them, so you can know what they did for the weekend.
Girl, how was y'all weekend? But 9 times out of 10, if we was doing something, somebody be like, "Oh, I'm having a party this weekend. We come over, whatever." But it's good to have those. Like you said with the performance, that's really true because when I moved over to the call center and I became friends with Jedediah, he'd be like, "Girl, you doing that wrong. Don't do it like that. Don't say that.
Absolutely.
Do this way.
Somebody to watch your head.
Crystal, try it like this." Because I was frustrated. I was upset that I got moved over there because I didn't know them people. I didn't like them people. And then I didn't care to know them people. But when I moved over there and I became friends with them too, it was just like, oh, okay, y'all can make this a little bit more manageable. Mm-hmm. And he used to pull me to the side. I'd be like, "Okay, Crystal, what you having a problem with? Well, try to do it like this and try to do it like that." He really helped me develop to be a little bit better. I still had my times, but he definitely helped me in my development. I can honestly say that to be true. But we're gonna take a little short commercial break, guys. Just really quick, if you would like to become a sponsor, please hit us up on our social media page. You can follow us on Instagram or Facebook at I.Am.She Podcast. There's a link to our email, and our email address is PodcastIAmShe@gmail.com. That's PodcastIAmShe@gmail.com. Please come back after our break. We're going to take a little commercial break. But if you would like to be a sponsor, like to run your business ad or whatever you have going on, whether you're having a prayer meeting and you want somebody to come, you having a wig showing, whatever it may be, you can sell lashes bundles, you can sell necklaces, bracelets, whatever you sell. We will be willing to run your ad or whatever you have on our page. Prayer meeting, if you a preacher and you want to have some church services and you want people to come, we will sure enough host it. Yeah, so just follow us.
Fuck with these church service people.
I'm just saying, if you're having a church service and you want people to come up, just will.
I was stuck between my grandmother's life and my own nightmare.
Blood in my pink panties, pink blood on my sheets.
He crumbled me into pieces.
That wasn't no way to treat no wife, even if I was like carpet.
I wanted to be loved.
All kinds of shoes. Got to walk on a woman's chest. Boots, dress shoes, sneakers, cleats too. There was hardly no more love left in me. I was married to him too long.
If loving you is just a dream, then let me rest forever. It's just me and you and right now, baby. Will you be the one? Will you be the one? Will you be the one to take my heart away?
Hey, guys. I'm back. KD is my name. Um, while we're on the air, um, and we're back talking about what about your friends is the topic. I want to just look at one of our next topics, which is businesses within a friendship. How do you maintain a business and be a friend at the same time? With that being said, we want to look at a friendship. We want to look at one of the biggest friendships that everybody is familiar with, and that's Oprah and Gail. How we want to look at how do you maintain those type of friendships within the business? When do you where and what boundaries do you set for a business slash friendship? And is it something that can be possible, something that can be done
Right.
to be a business partner with a friend?
Mixing business and friendship is definitely a hard one. Coming into this together, she got on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest, and she
Trying to
knows
get my
it.
schedule.
But you have to really be mindful of the people that you're doing business with. Everybody talk a good game. Everybody got a good game. But when it's time to put on that uniform and go out on that field and play the game, can you play it? Don't buckle up now that it's time to strap on that uniform and get out there and get this work. Don't do that, because now you're making me realize that I can't count on you when it comes down to the wire. When it comes down to how we gonna get this money and how we gonna get it, it's hard. People have picks and wait a minute, I have this one thing to say. Success does not happen overnight.
It does not.
It's not going to come instantly. That's one thing I have to come to grasp with. Everybody not going to support you. Everybody not going to be in your corner. Everybody's not going to be your friend. But you got to know who to support and how to support them. I want to do a business with you. You know what? I got to think about it, girl. Because you know what? We good friends. You my homie. I don't want to see this friendship turn sour. So I'm going to go ahead and bow out of that. Because I seen how you do business and I can't do business that way. How I operate and how you operate is two different ways. You can't be your friend a procrastinator. She ain't never on time. You can't do business with people like that. Y'all have a really important business meeting with an investor and he needs you to be there at 11 and she going to show up at 12:45. You can't do business with her. You can't do business with her. You can't do it. She late to everything. But you got to do business with business mindset people who own their own business and know what it takes to put the hard work into it. You have to do business with people like that. Everybody is not your friend when it comes down to business. You have to distinguish the two. I love how Oprah and Gail do their thing. Don't get me wrong. I love it. Now, it may be a little fake, or sometimes we can't say a little fake, but I love how they operate. I love how, and one friendship that resonates with me when I think about it is Nene and Cynthia. Nene and Cynthia was so cool when the Housewives first came on. Nene and Cynthia was so like that you couldn't see one without the other. They was literally two peas in a pod. But I don't know what pulled them apart, whether it be the show or other ears in the other mouths to their ear, or whatever it may be. I just really hate how they really got pulled apart as far as friendship wise. Because you seen Nene, you seen Cynthia, you seen Cynthia, you seen Nene. I really like that, and I hate how they grew apart. I don't like it. And it almost seemed like, well, dang, was the friendship fake?
Right. And that's how I kind of almost felt as far as their friendship. I kind of felt like from watching the episodes, from basically standing out but looking in, I always felt like if they just communicate, if they just talk to each other instead of this third party communication,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the things that transpire between them wouldn't have transpired.
That is true.
And one of the other biggest things with them is I feel like how strong was your relationship?
How strong was it in the beginning?
You can let people come in and break that bond just that quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You really need to be able to. It goes back into communication. Communication just holds a lot of weight in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a business partner, becoming friends, being friends, and becoming business partners. Communication is key.
Yeah.
Another thing I would say is just being like supportive of each other.
Be supportive.
Accepting like another person's opinion. Being open to criticism. That's it. Being open to criticism, I would say, is a big thing. Because you have to be able to come together to make the relationship and the business work.
Yeah.
Be effective. You really want to be respectful when it comes to being a business partner, and within the friendship, you want to be respectful, as Black Rose was saying, be respectful in terms of time when it comes to meetings, deadlines. Treat your business with your friend the way you would go and work for someone else. That's the only way that you and your friend are going to grow that business.
That's true.
The only way you're going to grow that business is to treat that business as if you were working for someone else.
That's deep. But some people mix it, because just because I think you a great friend and you a good friend to me, don't mean you're gonna be a good business partner. That don't mean we can mesh well.
Some people
in business.
Some people look for like shortcuts.
Yeah, they definitely do.
They want
instant gratification. Some people want instant gratification, and then it's not gonna happen
because we friends, girl. Yeah, I know we.
And another thing that I realized, people, because I know a lot of people, don't mean I'm gonna know them same people.
Right.
Just because I know you're gonna bring a lot to the table, you gotta pull your weight too. You gotta bring who you gonna bring, and I'm gonna bring who I'm gonna bring. But don't look at what I'm bringing. Look at what you bringing. Look at how we gonna do this as a whole. And a lot of people think, well, I'm cool with her, so I know she gonna plug me into the right people. No, that's not how that's gonna work. That's not how that's gonna work. A lot of relationships work as a who knows who type situation, but when you're doing business with a friend, it really needs to be, can I count on you?
Right.
Can I hold you accountable?
Right.
That's another.
And if
thing.
I do hold you accountable, are you gonna feel some type
of way?
Are you gonna
feel some type of way?
Absolutely.
Are you gonna be upset? I need to hold you accountable for everything that you're doing, and vice versa. When we gotta make this work and we're gonna make some money, we need to be on the same page. And I need to know, when I want to come to you and tell you where you messed up at, are you gonna be okay?
Are you gonna be accepting to it?
That's true. I definitely feel like, coming into this with you, it was definitely, I was like, I don't know now, Nate, this girl getting on my nerves.
Listen.
I said, Nate,
listen.
She missed one more meeting, she can't.
Listen. I just came up in here anyway.
I said, she missed one more meeting, I'm gonna kick off the show before the show even.
She didn't even give me an opportunity.
You can't miss that one meeting. No,
listen.
And it's going to be times, and I understand it's going to be times like today. I really didn't feel like it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not feel like it, but I got up and I came. Because it's gonna be days where you don't feel like it. I get it. We all have that. But just show up, because you don't know what you can get, what information you will have if you just show up. You don't even gotta be there. Just let you be there in a physical sense. Like, what, I'm here. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't feel like it today, but I'm gonna try my best to be a team player. Everybody is not a team player. Everybody is not down for the team. Some people are in it for themselves.
Or like you said, they in it for who you know. So they trying to come up off of you, and then they gonna throw you up underneath the bus. That's one of the bigger things I would say.
I think you finna throw me under the bus, baby.
Right.
I get in the drive and roll you over.
And back it up.
and back it up. And go forward again. If you mess around, I might back up one more time.
Jeez, you cannot never cross Crystal. BlackRoses.
You cannot.
Never.
You cannot. It's like mixing business and friendships is just one of those things that you have to really be careful of. You have to really be conscious of. You have to really sit back and think to yourself.
And if you do,
and then you can't be offended if they say no.
Right.
If that person, or you go to them with a business proposition and they say no, you can't be offended about it. You can't be. Because they looked at you and said, you know what? No, I don't like how she do business. She come in, she open up her doors whenever she feel like it. She come, one day she here, one day she not. You have to really realize, like, you
Somebody's
can't, you gotta get a hard work at it. You gotta get somebody that's hardworking. You gotta get somebody that's willing to put their foot to the ground with you, and we're gonna take off running together.
And if you do decide to, start a business with, a friend, you want to make sure you choose those people that have that positive energy. You want to make sure that you have those people, or that you start this business with people that are supportive. And you know what? Make sure y'all on the same page, because you can't want to sell jewelry and I want to sell shoes. Wait a minute, how we gonna be business partners? Yeah. Now I can see if you already have a storefront and you selling jewelry and you like, hey, I got a little section where you can come sell your shoes. Okay, we can try to do that. We can make that work. We can try to do that. We can compromise and make that work. But you don't think we going into business together. Well, I want to sell wigs. Well, I don't want to sell wigs. I want to sell t-shirts. Well, how we going into business together? Absolutely. How we gonna be in business together? You selling wigs and I'm selling t-shirts. They don't even go together. Right.
How? You selling hair care products and I'm selling nail polish. How?
Right.
See, now that's the problem. You can clearly compromise.
You can come to a compromise about it, but
people be like, no, this is my
I'm gonna run with it because I came up with this. Now you done got the building. I work for you. No, ma'am. How do I work for you? We paying this rent together.
Right.
Just because your name on the building don't mean that I'm your damn worker. Ma'am, that's not how that works. You want me to be? You better be at work at 9 o'clock. Wait a minute.
You coming in first of all? Let's talk about that.
We can't mix it like that. We can't do that. We can't. That ain't how you do business. That's just not how you do business. You have to come to an understanding of, okay, we got this little storefront. You want to sell your clothes or your shoes is popping, or your shea butter line is popping. You want to be in the front, and my little nail polish, I do lashes or whatever I do in the back. You have those type of businesses that work that way. We have that type of business that work that way. What's the comments? Oh, somebody said, I love this. Okay, thank you, Tashina. We really appreciate the love. Please just tune in and watch us, support us. Oh, I love you, Crystal. Glad that you're doing this. This is perfect for you. Oh, thank you, Kevin. This is the Kevin I was talking about, y'all. That's the love of my life. He ain't the love of my life, but you know what I'm saying. Kevin, I really thank you for your love and your support. Kevin definitely was a good friend to me. He is a good friend to me. I definitely am glad that I started this. She said, when you start a business with a friend, that friendship come. Yeah, that friendship had come. Some can't separate the two. You are absolutely right, Dayana. That's my other friend that I was talking about, y'all.
Hey, Dayana.
But you are absolutely right. Some people cannot distinguish the two. Some people do not know how to see it. You know what? I see how Crystal moves sometimes. I don't think I want to do that with her. Crystal, I love you to death, girl, but you ain't on time a lot. And then sometimes, you be procrastinating. We got these deadlines we got to meet. I'm a procrastinator. But I can honestly say with starting this podcast with you has definitely put me in the perspective of, do you want to do it or do you don't? Right. Get up. It definitely put me in a perspective of, do you want to do this? And if you want to do it, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to do this? So I had to definitely come up off that procrastination spirit a lot. It definitely made me realize, like, Crystal, you cannot lack. You gotta get up. You gotta push it. If you want this,
otherwise, how you gonna succeed?
It definitely made me say, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do to make this work. And we definitely are putting in the effort together to make this work. Somebody said, shit, or get off the pot. Okay, Absolutely. You gonna either shit or get off the pot, baby, because I gotta take this shit and I got this load.
Right.
You better let somebody else get on that pot, baby. What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do? You know, it's definitely one of those things where you gotta distinguish the two. You gotta know, I love you enough to say to you, I can't do this with you. I love you enough to say, Kia, I don't know. Somebody said, long as people expect you for you and respect your movement and support it, we can all come together and move. That is true.
That's true.
We can all come together. And that's the thing. We can all eat. We can all eat. And even if you're not eating with me, I'm still happy that you eating.
Right.
Maybe we can collab later on down the line.
Absolutely.
Maybe somewhere down the line, me and you can come together and we can make something work. But right now, move how you move it. I'm gonna move how I move, and maybe later on we can get together, see what we come up at, see what we come to an agreement on. But just because you eating don't mean I can't eat, and just because she eating don't mean, you know. And you gotta realize, like, okay, she doing good over there. I'm a cheer for her because her business is flourishing.
Or even just if you see that your friend is flourishing, their business is moving, and you kind of just in the background hanging out. Have a conversation with them. Don't be afraid. It's not
always the other person. Sometimes you are the problem. Yeah. Sometimes the problem is you. Sometimes it's you. You got to realize that it's you. It ain't always. Oh, you know, she ain't say. Oh. Thank you, baby. He done came on. He supposed to be commenting about business, baby. You talking about looking good. But thank you, baby. Oh my goodness. You got to, you know, sometimes you have to look within yourself and say, you know what? I dropped the ball on that one. You got to learn how to take that out when it comes to that. You got to say, you know what, kid, I messed up. I should have been there. I should have been on time. I should have did the necessary steps it was to prepare for this. And I dropped the ball on it. And you got to be okay with that. That's the part of being accountable. And hold yourself accountable.
And don't be afraid to move on without that friend.
That's it.
Sometimes you got to leave them behind.
Baby, because she was getting ready to go. And then we're going to go to... you know, you got to be able to say, you know what, she almost got left. Right. Tell her. Absolutely. She can tell you. I almost got left. They say, glad there's more of us talking on this topic. Kia and I had many conversations more recently, and they are awesome to see. She said, and the growth in our minds is beautiful, Black, and gift. Intellectual women from Baltimore. Okay, absolutely. Right. Yeah, definitely. Kia, I like the conversations with. I support her endeavor outside of this podcast. You know, I support her when she say, you know, I got my music thing going on too. I support her 100%. We don't mix the two, you know, because that's her thing over there and this is my thing over here, our thing over here, if that makes sense. Learn how not to mix the two. Oh, yeah, girl, because, you know, with the record label, hold up now, wait a minute. We on the podcast talking about breast cancer and you on here talking about your damn record label. Make it make sense.
Oh, they can rap about the breast cancer.
Yeah, because, you know, let me play my demo for he rapped about breast cancer. No. We're not doing that.
That's respect.
It's respect. Yeah, it's respect. You gotta be able to set those boundaries for each other. Set those boundaries. We definitely have that in this friendship, you know, when it comes to our business. We, you know, like I say, there's gonna be some hiccups and there's gonna be some things that happen that we both gotta be like, I don't know, shorty, but we definitely come together and we decided to do this as friends. Yes. Well, we were friends before, but you know, we definitely decided to do this together. Pull together to do it. That's a good thing to say. We definitely wanted to say, you know, it's not, I did this. I wanted to do this first, so I'm going to go ahead and take off with it. It was listen, I want you to be on board. I need you to be on board. Right. We got to come together. We got to make this work. We got to figure out how to get this done. Right. And it's not about who do more than who. It's about we're in this together.
And you're supposed to work together. Like Black Rose said, you want to be able to, you have to pull your own weight. You
Pull
just
your weight.
count on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the one person to step up and take care of everything, and then you just jump in there at the end like, oh yeah, I was here the whole time.
You want instant gratification.
Right.
You want to act like you've been doing this the whole time. No, ma'am.
Right.
No, ma'am. You
definitely
have not. No, ma'am. You have not.
You definitely have to pull your own weight, put it to work. Like, you know, we have meetings. It's not always in person, but we have meetings and discuss, and you know,
There's a lot of things you can do. You don't have to always be in each other's face.
Absolutely.
If you got an iPhone, FaceTime her.
Absolutely.
Listen, I know you at work. Call me when you on your way home from work.
So we can,
You know,
talk
call me
about
on your
it.
way home from work. We're gonna talk. Okay, when you got a little bit of time, I know you gotta go home. You got your husband, you have your children, you have your life that you have to deal with first when you get home. Okay, call me when you get settled. I'm here. I'm gonna be waiting.
Right.
You know, it's like you have to take that time to put the effort into the business. You have to take that time and put the effort into making it work. Because if you're really truly my friend, and I could sit there and listen to you talk about nonsense, then I could sit there and listen to you talk about business as well.
Right. Absolutely.
I have to sit there and listen to you talk about business. If I can sit there and listen to you talk about bull crap all day, I can definitely sit there and listen to you talk about business. And you have to, like you said, you have to be able to take that criticism and be able to say, you know what, I gotta pick the ball up. I gotta do better. You gotta be able to tell that person, look, you slipping.
Right.
You slipping. You gotta do better. You come on now. If we want this to work, you have to do better.
And you gotta be able to accept it.
Accept it.
And accept it and work on your faults.
Work on your faults.
Or
That's
again,
right.
you will get left behind.
You will. Do it again.
My mom
You will
get left behind.
You gonna jump on this busting out.
Personal.
It ain't personal, but you will get left
behind.
behind.
Make that business opportunity work. And I really, you know, honestly, when we first got into starting this podcast, I really was excited. Even though I know originally you talked about starting a podcast, but you was just in your procrastination. So I had to push.
No. Listen, that is not how that works.
But
I had my plan, y'all.
Wait a minute.
She a hater.
Just talk about
I'm telling you now, she a hater. See, I see how you want Curry this.
Why you bringing up old stuff?
Let me tell y'all. Wait till she finishes. I got something to say.
Bringing up old stuff. But I was really excited because, you know, like she said, although I have my own business, you know, within the music thing, I felt like this was something for me. And I felt like I was so excited to be able to take this journey with somebody so close to me.
Right.
Because I know the energy we bring,
Yeah.
you know, the ability to be able to communicate, to take criticism, and for her, like she said, to be able to say, look, you're fucking up. You gotta get your shit together.
Ask how many times I called her and told her that.
And I didn't take it personal
Ask her.
because I knew, so I accepted my fault.
Amen.
I knew.
And the thing I liked about that, you did not be like, hold up, I ain't doing this because she ain't finna tell me. You know, you was like, you know what, you right. I messed up, I dropped the ball, and I'm coming back.
And that's what you gotta be able to accept.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to accept.
You gotta be
that
able to accept
criticism.
it.
You gotta be able to accept, you know, when you're doing wrong and when you have those faults that somebody's gonna hold you accountable. That your business partner is not gonna play your friend. She's gonna hold you accountable.
At that part, that's when the friendship go out the door. When I'm holding you accountable as a business partner.
Absolutely.
Not as a friend.
Absolutely.
Not as a friend. I'm holding you accountable as a business partner. And let me just piggyback on what she said. So I had this plan, y'all,
You know what? Can
to
we go
start
to
my
another
little
topic?
my little
I think
fat
it's time
chick in
for
the
another
cocktail,
topic.
right? No, hold up. And I said, you know what? I wanted to do my thing. I want to go out here and I'm gonna go to these restaurants and I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna talk. And she said, wait a minute, why can't we do this together? Here I am like, wait a minute now. You'll come in here trying to, you know, tell me what you want to do with my show.
And I did not.
I know you did. You
I
didn't.
did.
I said, hold up. And I said, well, wait a minute. We could do this together. We could do this together. We read that one already. The one that Tashina had wrote. But we definitely, I said, wait a minute, you ain't gonna tell me how to run my show. I'm gonna run my show on my own.
And I wasn't even coming.
And then she didn't come at me. And I had to check
start
myself. I said,
watching
hold
you.
up, Crystal. I said, she coming to you on some really want to do this together type thing. She really want to do this.
I am the friend that wants to see you grow, honey.
You are that friend. I want to
am
see me
that
grow.
friend. I
had to check myself. I honestly had to check myself and say, hold up.
Yourself and left it at the
See,
door.
now you can't give now you can't give no black people no things. We kind of read them already. when they popped up, so we kind of read them a little bit. I know we shouldn't have did that, but what? Oh my God! That is spam. Who are you spamming this, sir?
Somebody is on YouTube.
Oh, now see why you wake up with that foolishness? Now, if you don't go to sleep, wherever you are,
right?
With your
I just saw
when I saw Adolf Hitler, I'm like, wait a minute, Hitler not alive. Wait a minute now. Why
is it even?
Now, why would you come on our show with that foolishness?
Is
now,
it even big enough for somebody to love?
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
Why would you come on our show with that foolishness? Whoever you are, trying to spam these comments.
I say about peace. Keep that negativity away. You know, I got my.
Where your friends at? We talk about friends. Go get your friends.
Right.
And tell them what you on this line doing. And I guarantee you, they gonna tell you foolish.
Right.
You're foolish.
But
like, what is wrong with you? Talk about you.
You need some attention.
You need Jesus.
Go back and tell your mama give you a hug that you was missing.
I know. Coming on here with that foolishness. Oh my!
I really just was very excited, to be able that you were willing to allow me to take this journey with you.
Oh, thank you, girl. Because you almost got left. Yeah.
But then you came back around and opened the passenger door.
I did. I said, Nate, I'm gonna give her one more time.
Nate,
why she showed up.
Me? I could have just stayed
home. Girl, kid, Crystal said. KD, I'm gonna tell you what BlackRoses said, girl. She
go back to them.
I know you
go
don't.
Back to them gossiping friends.
And we go. that bring us to our next one is friends and how important are they?
Okay, absolutely.
I believe friends are important because they give you the outlet that you need. Some of them, all of them in my case, all of my friends, I go to them. I go to each one of them for something different. They all bring something different to the table.
Absolutely.
They all have. I have my friends I party with. I have my friends I get serious with. I have my friends I cry to. I have all types of friends. They are very important because I don't have family here. So for me, y'all are my family. You're my family. Nikki is my family. Sharon, she's my family. I can definitely say. I can go to all your house and it's like, oh, I'm at my house, I can sleep on your couch if I needed it. If I'm messed up and I can't drive myself home, I know y'all gonna protect me. I can honestly say y'all three, you, Nikki and Sharon, have definitely been the bestest friends I've had in my entire life. I know, Nikki told me I blow with the wind sometimes. We talked about this last night. She said, sometimes you don't gotta go out. Just answer the phone and tell me you don't want to go. Right. She kind of got in my bushes last night. I don't want to tell her that too. Don't be getting in my bushes telling me what I need to do. But you know what? I like that she holds me accountable when it comes to being a friend. I can definitely say there are some areas that I could be better at. I could do better with. And that's one of my goals for 2022 is to be a better friend.
But you have to be that friend that's going to allow you to grow. That's going to, that's going to take the time and that's really going to just be patient with you for you to get to that growth point. Not somebody that's just going to walk away and say, definitely. You know what, I'm done with her.
Yeah.
This is too much.
And I'm definitely sure it was a lot of times she was sick of me and she wanted to leave me alone. But here I come crawling back like, I love you, Nikki. Don't leave me. You need me now, girl. No, but she definitely shows up for me. And I'm so grateful to have her as a friend. Tanya, I love you too. You are also one of the ones who definitely are in my corner and had my back. I'm so grateful to have you as a friend as well. When I met you, it was like, oh, I don't know. But I was like, she don't look like she gonna like me. But when I met Tanya was definitely one of them good friends. the Artist Exchange said, you have to be a better friend before you can be better for someone else. You have to be a better you before you can be better for someone else. That is true. RuPaul says that in a sense. He says, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else?
Absolutely.
I want that tattooed on me. I don't do tattoos, but I definitely want that on me. If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? You definitely have to love you before you can give love to anyone. One thing I want to just shout out real quick. We forgot our most important friend in the world. Oh yeah, we sure did. I ain't forget her, but she was coming. Janina, you are also one of our good friends. I think I met her through you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
and she was welcome.
She was very welcome, and she been my friend for almost 20 years as well. She lived in Virginia, but when she would come and we would meet up, it would be the same love 24/7. Me and these girls been friends for a while. I've been to all 50-11 of her baby showers. I done been there. I've been there for 50-11 of her baby showers, but and our friend Janina, I've been there for her baby showers as well. It's like these are friends, her sisters. These are friends that I can honestly say have been friends to me no matter what. No matter what stage I was in, y'all have always been a good friend to me. Especially this one. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't got nowhere to go. Maybe. Where's she gonna go?
I don't know.
Where's she gonna go?
I might go to Florida with my mom.
Keep talking about she moving to Florida and out. She want me to move. I said, listen, I'm moving to Texas. You moving to Florida with me? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not gonna hand me down.
The top is closer to Texas.
No, ma'am. I'm grateful for all of my friends. Absolutely. I'm grateful for each person who I've ever come in contact with, and that you had the pleasure of calling me your friend, and I've had the pleasure of calling you mine. I am grateful for every single connection to every single person that I have ever met in my time here in Maryland. I'm so grateful for each one of y'all. And like I say, we might not talk on a regular basis, and we might not see each other like we used to when we first was together, but just know that if I had the pleasure of calling you my friend, you have a special place in my heart. Absolutely. You are not going anywhere. If I see you on the street and something is wrong, if I can help you, I'm going to help you. I'm going to stop. I'm going to do what I got to do what I got to do. Like I said, time and things and situations get beside us, but that does not mean that my love for you has changed.
Absolutely.
My love for each and every one of my friends have always and will always be the same.
And don't take it personal.
Mm-hmm. Please don't take it personal that I hadn't called you in 16 weeks.
That is life.
Please don't take it personal that we ain't talked or seen each other in a year.
But that was one of the things that so Oprah and Gal told me they have a new card chat now.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things you have to make time for people. It's not an excuse. My life is so busy. Nobody is that busy.
Nobody's that busy. You're right. Absolutely.
That comes to just being able to communicate effectively as far as friendships. Being able to sacrifice.
Yeah, make sacrifices for your friends.
So make sure you include that person.
Make sure. Oh, and a lot of people just want to be included. I just want to know you remembered me. I just want to know you didn't forget me.
Even if you don't necessarily meet up with that friend all the time, you can just call, even send a text. Because I'm not a call person. I hate to be on the phone, but you can send a text just to say,
I call. Hey, I don't have time to be texting you. I'm gonna call you because one thing about it is I'm gonna look at the text message and I may walk away from my phone, and I have ADHD, so I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna walk away and I'm like, damn, what I gotta do? Then I pick my phone. I'm like, who the hell texted me? 5 hours ago. Oh my God, I did not reply to her. Or them text messages that you wrote and it's sitting in there. You thought you sent it, but you didn't send it. That's me. I'm that person.
Communicate that with if they're your friends.
Communicate that with them. Yeah.
As the friend, understand that it's not personal.
It's not personal. It's not personal. But I'm thankful for all of my friends. I'm thankful for each friend. Shout out to all my friends. If you had some type of dealing with me and whatever, shout out to all my friends. I will go down the list and give all of y'all a shout out because I love all of y'all. But, shout out to my friends. Y'all know who y'all are. Somebody say, hello, that's so me. Yeah, Shayna, that is so me too. Sure.
And don't
That's so mean. I be forgetting. I be
And
like,
feel free to leave a comment
that.
if you got something that you want her to adjust within your friendship.
If you got a friend and you want to shout your friend out, shout your friend out in the comment. Tell them that you love you. Let them know that you love them. Friend, I love you. I love you, and I wouldn't trade you for the world. I know there are times that we may have missed each other, and I didn't show up. I'm sorry, but I love you. Say that. I love you too. Oh, we love you too. We love you. We love you too, Sheena. There are times where you have to just sit back and say, you know what, I ain't talked to so-and-so in a while. Let me shoot her a text and see how she doing. You just never know how a friend may need it.
And what they going through.
And what they going through. I love y'all, Janina, too. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You shoot your friend a text. My friend Sharon had dealt with some serious losses these last few months. 2021, people definitely dealt with a lot of losses, that unexpected losses. Yes. I shoot her a text every day because she lost two people near and dear to her in months within each other. Mm-hmm. So I shoot her a text every other day or so to say, hey, how are you today? Are you okay? I've never dealt with any major losses in my life when it comes to, death. And I don't know what to say sometimes, but I know that just asking you, are you okay, is definitely a big thing for some people.
And that just makes your friend, feel more appreciated. And it could make their day just to know that they were on your mind.
Yeah.
Even if it's just hey, how's your day going?
Yeah.
Or do you need anything? I tell all of my closest friends that please let me know if you need anything. And I'm genuine about it.
Right.
Please let me know if you need anything. I will drive from here to Florida.
Because God knows she lives in the boonies. She lives in the boonies.
I sure do. That's just to keep away from, I'm not a social person. I'm antisocial. I need you to call me before you pop up to my house.
And don't worry about, you ain't ever got to worry about me popping up to your house, baby. I will never come that far.
But you were just crying about so I can move to North Carolina. You be okay with it?
No, see, that's a different story. That's a different story. Sometimes just to know you are there makes you feel loved and appreciated. Yes, Tanya, it does. Absolutely. It does. Sometimes just to let a person know, hey, I'm here for you. I know you've been going through a rough patch, but I'm here for you. Is there anything you need? Hey, would you like to hang out sometime? I try to do that. I haven't seen Tanya in I think about a year, and we hung out the other day. It felt good. It felt like, it feels good to pick up where you left off. You ain't leave off on no bad terms, and we ain't got no ill will, and I ain't jealous of you and you ain't jealous of me. It feels good to pick up where you left off. You get the laughing like it was just yesterday that y'all was together. You get the laughing like, girl, I missed this. And and then next thing you know, you'll make plans for the next coming weeks. Like, Tanya's birthday is next Sunday. Tanya said, I'm coming back. We got to go to brunch. Like, yeah, we're going to go to brunch and we're going to have a good old time. Just hanging out. Sometimes people move on and life goes forward. Of course, time doesn't stop for no one. Time waits for no one. So just knowing that, if I see you again, it's going to be the same love as it was when I saw you 6 months ago, a year ago, or whenever it was. It's going to be that same love. It's going to be that same feeling. And it warms my heart to know that there are people out here like that I have friends like that.
But you really can find those type of friends. So you want to take those friends and you really want to cherish those type of friends.
Yeah, you want to.
It's really hard.
I cherish all my friends. And like I said, each one of y'all brings something different. Absolutely. And each one of y'all, I look to something different.
Absolutely.
I know if I got a business question, I go to my friend Nikki, I ask her something about business. Absolutely. I know if I got a question about something.
That's my Courtney. I got a business question. I'm going to her. And she ain't going to hide nothing from me.
So you said I'm so proud of all of my friends and family because that's how I look at y'all. To watch y'all grow means so a lot to me. Yeah, absolutely. It means a lot to me to see that you moved away, Tanya, to PA, and you're doing so well, and your daughter is growing, so your youngest one is growing so beautifully. It's just so amazing to see you when you watch your friends go through rough patches and they finally make it to the end of the tunnel, and it's like, yeah, girl, yeah. You be like, because if I see you win, that means I'm gonna win too. There's hope for me. I ain't one of them people be like, dang, she made it that far. Oh, all right. I ain't that type of person. Because I know if I'm going through a rough patch, my time gonna come too. My time and my season will come. You just have to know and be patient. And while you're in a rough season, cheer for somebody who finally made it out that rough season. Cheer for the person who made it out.
And with that being said, I ran across a topic actually it was a quote.
I guess. Oh, we do. Let's see. Hi! Can you hear us?
Yes. Hey.
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me
Oh
now?
man, no, we can't hear her, Nate. You can hear her?
Yeah, keep talking.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know what she's saying. So yeah, with that being,
We can't hear her, but she can hear us.
Turn it up.
My mic is on.
Yeah,
It's
so
saying-
one of the quotes that I came across while Black Rose was fixing that, I just want to piggyback off of is be the woman who fixes another woman's crown without telling the world that it was crooked.
That's deep. I don't know how late. I'm sorry, I'm not tech savvy. Yeah, it's turned on. Your mic
You guys,
on?
And what I really want to get to as far as being able to fix your friend's crown is like
Mute mine up.
Black Rose said, be supportive. Be supportive of that friend.
The key is on. Yeah.
Be supportive of that friend and with that quote.
I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to figure that out for the next show on how to get the volume working.
Yeah, it's the work
Yeah,
in
'cause
progress.
I'm so sorry.
Working on it.
I'm gonna make sure I text her and let her know I'm sorry.
Working on it.
Oh,
You can type a comment. Can you type a comment in there, Nikki?
yeah. Tanya said, "Y'all had me in tears, but tears of joy. I'm so appreciative of y'all, and I don't think y'all know how much y'all have touched my life. My customers are looking at me like I'm crazy." Oh, Tanya, listen, you touch my life too. Like every person that I've met have definitely touched my life in a different way.
Shout out to
You
Tanya.
have definitely shout out to Tanya. Tanya has definitely touched my life in a whole different way, and she made me view things in a different light. It's so crazy that I sit and I listen to her sometimes, and I think about the things that she's been through and how strong she is and how she's come out and she's persevered through a lot of things.
That's that positive energy.
She definitely exudes positive energy. I have never heard anything negative or bad about her, and it definitely makes me feel honored to just sit at her foot sometimes, to hear her speak about her things and the things that she's been through. Is definitely one of the best times of my life when I'm with her. Definitely, it's nothing but laugh and positivity, and it's so awesome. It's so awesome.
That's definitely the friend you want to have around you.
She said, if I consider you a friend, you become more like family. I'm bad with keeping in contact. I'm working on it. Me too. But it doesn't mean I don't love you any less or that there's an issue between us. Some take it so personal, but the lines of communication also goes both ways. Now you spoke a word right there, girl. That is definitely true. If I consider you a friend, you're more like family. Yeah.
There's people that's always asking you why you didn't call me. You called me on
And it's so crazy because the friend that I had like that always questioned me about why I didn't call her today. She ain't no longer my friend. She's no longer my friend. And that's the thing, and that's what I feel like about true friends. They know that time is that people has things going on, that you have things going on. They understand that you have things going on. I had that friend who wanted me to call her every single day, every hour on the hour. Look at it now. She ain't even my damn friend no more.
Man, we is grown. We don't have time for that.
You ain't even my friend no more. You ain't even my friend. We ain't even cool like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be careful. Be mindful of the company that you keep. Be mindful of the people that's around you. Be mindful of who you consider a friend. Because that word is often thrown around loosely. Because some people are not friends. Some people are just associates.
Absolutely.
Some people are just
don't know the difference.
And don't know the difference. Some people are just, oh, hey, she alright. And know the difference between a homegirl and a friend.
Right.
Because they two different things.
Right.
That's two different things.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
A
homegirl and a friend. No, that is two different things.
A homegirl is somebody that you can, that mentioned a new wig shop. Yeah, my homegirl just told me about that wig shop down the street. A friend is, what are we doing? What are our plans? What are we doing? How was your day?
Your friend gonna hold you accountable.
Exactly.
Your friend gonna say, listen, you said in the next 6 months you supposed to be doing X, Y, Z. Why you ain't did it yet? What's going on with that?
Right.
A homegirl gonna be like, girl, let me tell you about this thing that happened last week. Why didn't nigga call my phone? Like that's a homegirl. That's not a friend. That's a homegirl. Know the difference between the two. Know the difference. But we're gonna wrap this up. We thank you guys for tuning in to our season premiere, so to speak. Clap it up for ourselves.
First official episode.
I'm just so happy to have to start this journey with Katie. I'm definitely happy that today was a success. I'm sorry, Nikki, that we did not get to talk to you, because I know you would have definitely gave us a word for us to go through today. I know you would have definitely spoke some life and some positivity into us.
And before we get off, can I just ask one thing of Black Rose?
Girl, what?
Give me a hug.
Listen, we don't do this. She know don't hug me. Don't touch me. I don't know why we don't really hug. Like I said, we don't really say I love you either. But I just want to say publicly I love you.
Like that.
I know she not mushy. I'm mushy. I'm that mushy friend. I'm gonna be crying, and I'm that friend. She be like, girl, you love me. What you mean you love me? What you trying to be my girlfriend or something? But yeah, I love you. I know I don't tell you that a lot, but I love you, and I'm thankful for this journey that we're gonna go down. I appreciate you. You get on my damn nerves, but you, my friend, are one of a kind. You are one person that I would not trade for the world.
Thank you.
I really will only say that. But be sure to like, subscribe, share our page. Follow us on all social medias. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at I.Am.She Podcast. Please share. It takes nothing to share. It takes nothing to like. It takes nothing to subscribe. You can also watch this on YouTube. You can definitely follow us if you would like to support, or you would like to be a sponsor. Like I said, if you have any business or anything that you have coming up and you want to get out there, please flood our DM. Yeah, anybody. If you know anyone who has a business and is an entrepreneur and would like to just get their name out there and want to take a chance on a new podcast, please share our information. You can DM us, you can email us, you can do whatever you need to do to reach out. Post on our page, comment on our page or anything. Just please, if you would like to sponsor us, we would definitely take it. Anybody. We said, prayer lines. You got a prayer line you starting on every Saturday. We can put that out there too. Whatever you have, you appreciate, you want to put your show, not everything. We're taking all kinds of names. You a stripper and you doing some shows, you want to go out there, girl, you give us that.
We can support that.
You know what? So shut your mouth. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for just watching, sharing, commenting. Thank you, Nikki, for calling. I'm sorry we couldn't get you on the line, but we'll get it together for next week. But thank you guys so much. Is it now? Hey, let me mute mine. Okay, KD.
Hey. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear us? Oh man, it sucks.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What you say?
Can you hear
a big one?
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
It's cut now.
This one right here in the corner. It's a big one.
What's in the corner?
This trash. You guys
We
see?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. I've been tuning in, and when you were talking about business and friendship, that kind of resonated with me, because it is hard to have friendships and business. So everything that you guys said, I totally agree with it. It's, I think sometimes people feel like because they do go into business with their friends that it's you have a I don't have to be as professional with you as I have to be with anybody else. Versus if I went into business with somebody who I did not know, which is a total like it's a total disrespect from the door
Right.
for you to go
Absolutely.
into it. Having a type of open dialogue with people that especially when you're doing business with them. Some people only want to hear the pretty stuff. They don't want to hear the ugly stuff. They don't want to talk about the bills. They don't want to. They don't want to
That's
talk
right.
about the things that are needed instead of things that are wanted. A lot of people in business are only concerned with how things look on the surface, and if you have that type of mentality, you already failed before you started.
Right. That's absolutely.
It's a sad situation because when us as a community, when we have great ideas and we come together to make some awesome things happen, but when you got people's egos
Yes. Say that.
getting in the way, and then people thinking that they already learned the most that they I've learned. I know all I know, so I can't learn nothing from you. Being 47
That's
years old,
good.
being in business, I learned from everybody that I'm around. I learned what to do, what not to do, and sometimes how to do it and how not to do it. You know what I mean? And when you cut yourself off to learning anymore, you cut off that higher education of it, if it's from the classroom or just from being in a situation or environment, you already kind of cutting your nose off to spite your face. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, we thank you for that. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for not calling in, but we just we thank you for coming on. Like I said, I really appreciate your love and your support. And no matter what I do, you are definitely one of my best friends as well. I can honestly say you are definitely one of the people that are near and dear to my heart. You have not wavered or swayed in anything. Like I was telling them earlier, there were times where I don't want to answer the phone. And you laid into me last night. You definitely gave me what I needed to know. And you definitely said to me, listen, you don't even got to answer the phone and say, hey, I want to go somewhere. You can just say, hey, nigga, but have fun. And you definitely you hold me accountable when I need to be held accountable, and I'm thankful for that because you are also a friend and a sister to me. You're more than just a friend; you're a sister. You're definitely somebody who I consider one of the greater people in my life. I don't know a lot of great people, but you are definitely one of the greater people in my life.
Oh, wow! Thank you so much.
Girl.
That's crazy. Well, I'll just take my roses now from BlackRoses. Thank you so much. But yeah, you're an awesome individual too. And the thing is, I know that a lot of times, life turns us out to be who we are. You know what I mean? And as friends, the accountability of friendship, that's the part that a lot of people don't like to get into. But the thing is, it's okay to say, listen, I didn't feel like talking last night, so I didn't answer. And it's okay to say, well, I needed you last night.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's okay to have those uncomfortable conversations. If you have a real friend and all the conversations are pretty and just yes,
Yeah.
it's the phoniest friendship you have.
Yeah,
Right.
that is true.
The phoniest.
That is true.
Right.
I just told one of my I just told a person I considered to be a friend last night that I liked something that he made, and he just looked and was like, "Yeah, well, thanks." I took it and threw it down because I felt like that's what I needed to do at that time. It's the pretty and the ugly stuff. To let him know I like your shit, but next time, damn it, you say thank you, okay? Hey, Nate.
I think the friend really meant to say thank you. Friend really meant to say
you
thank
really
you.
need to say that. So yeah, but the thing is, you know what? You push past that and you move forward.
Yeah.
You know. But I
That's
love the show. I love you guys. I think you guys have an awesome show, and I will be tuning in every Saturday at 11 to the I.Am.She Podcast. I love it.
right.
See you later.
Chris said it's not personal.
The battle was not yours.
The battle is not yours. It's the Lord. Give it to the Lord.
That's right.
I'm gonna let God fix it. If I fix it, I'm going to jail. Thank you so much. We thank you for that. Like I said, if you guys can like, share, subscribe, please be sure to do that on our page. We thank every viewer today. We thank anybody who's going to watch in the future. We thank everybody who commented or whatever you may have done today. If you share this, thank you so much. Once again, you can follow our Facebook and our Instagram at I.Am.She Podcast. You can also email us if you would like to become a sponsor on our show. We see you guys next week. We thank you for tuning in. Much love, much love. Have a great weekend.
Bye.